Hello everyone, my name is Ruby and one of the expert IELTS trainers here at the British Columbia English campus. We are centrally located at SCO 49 ground floor in Ranjit Avenue, Amritsar. So if you want to give us a visit, kindly do so as soon as possible because we have really limited seats and they're filling up really quickly. So if you want to avail at the opportunity of having the guidance of the best mentors and the best teachers, don't wait any further and kindly hop in, or even you can just call us at any point of time as per your choice. So in today's video we'll look at the ways in which to prepare for the IELTS. Now, preparation for the IELTS exam is really critical because no matter how proficient you are with the language, no matter how prolifically you can speak, read and write, or even understand the language in terms of your listening capabilities, you still need some sort of a guidance in order to be getting to a really high band score, because I tell you what, IELTS is a really challenging exam. Let's have a bit more detailed discussion onto the preparation of the IELTS exam. Now, first of all, the planning plays a critical component when it comes to the preparatory part of the IELTS. Now, how do we actually do the planning part? First of all, we have to make sure we have everything at the right place and everything is in a sequential order. The first thing first is that we need to understand that what type of test do we need to be taking. Do we need to go in for the academic training or do we need the general training module? Now, as I've already mentioned in my previous videos, academic module is for those students who want to go for higher studies in a foreign country or to an English-speaking country. However, the general training is for those candidates who want to go for immigration or for work permits to an English-speaking country. So, planning definitely plays a critical step at the very first step of the way, which is your decision on which IELTS test to take. And then when you're actually decided on which test to take, whether you're going for an academic or your general training exam, then comes the main thing of planning your exam. Now, so for your planning part, there is a lot of things that we can actually do. So what we can do is we can make a plan ahead and work accordingly, or you can join one of the institutes like us, and then you can aim for a really high band score, because we here at the British Columbia English campus provide you not only with the detailed guidance, but we also give you a curriculum to work on for you to be able to score a really good band score in your IELTS exam. And then organizing is another critical aspect of preparing for IELTS. Now, how do you think organizing is critical? Once we have a plan in order, we need to organize things together. So we need to have a separate booklet, maybe for a writing component, in which we should be putting all our writings in and getting them regularly checked from a certified examiner or from a teacher, so that you know how well you're progressing. And then you should also be going for your regular mock tests, so which are critical for you to be gauging as to what kind of progress you're into, or if you're progressing at all or not. Because sometimes we just stick to the norms that, okay, I'm doing pretty fine with the exam, I don't need any further guidance, or I don't need any further modifications or alterations in my pattern of studies, so I'm good to go. However, which is not true at most of the time. So therefore you need regular updates from your teachers and mentors. So this is where organization comes in really handy. So you need to organize not only your modules, your study structure, but you also need to be organized to come to a class and avail the services of a good teacher. And then the third major thing that one can do for the preparatory part of the IELTS is practicing. Because as the adage goes, practice makes a man perfect. So therefore, the more you practice language skills, the perfect you would get at it. And it's not only particularly about practicing for the IELTS exam. Make English an everyday habit. So try to speak English with whoever you meet, and try to start with words and then move on to using a lot of phrases, and then go on and speak the entire have an entire dialogue in the English language. So this way you will not only boost up your confidence of speaking English, but it will definitely help you boost up your IELTS score as well, because practicing is definitely the key when it comes to your English proficiency, and specifically for a test like the IELTS. And same goes with the reading component. The more passages you read, the more reading that you do, the more proficient you would get at it. And similarly, for your listening component as well, you not only need to be listening to the IELTS listening, you need to be listening to various accents. For that, try to listen to a lot of news shows, or a lot of TV and radio broadcasts which are in English. And so for you speaking, you need to be speaking, just speak in English. Whenever you speak, just speak in English. So this was all about the practicing component when it comes to your IELTS exam. So the next thing which you can do while you're practicing your IELTS exam is the time management. You need to understand that IELTS is a timed exam. For all your modules, there is a specific time limit which you will be put to test on your test day. For example, for your writing component, you will be given an hour's time and you will be having 2 tasks to finish. The first task should not take more than 20 minutes, and the second task should take no more than 40 minutes of your time. So make your plan accordingly, practice in the stimulated time frame, put a timer before you start practicing at home or anywhere, even at one of the institutes that you may be studying in. So try to work out your IELTS preparation in a timely manner, and in the similar fashion, do your readings as well. Don't give yourself the liberty of going overboard with your time, because you would not get the same while you sit for your real exam. You will be just allotted 1 hour's time, and then you will be in a bit of a flurry when you will not be able to finish off your test if you give yourself the liberty of going overtime while you're practicing. So practicing is definitely important, and even more important is the time management, specifically when it comes to a test like the IELTS. And then since IELTS is basically an English language test, so you definitely need to be developing on your general English language capabilities. So you just should not be concerned about IELTS. You should also be concerned about general English grammar, general English vocabulary, and general English pronunciation, because all of these play a critical role in boosting up your IELTS score. So when you're preparing for IELTS, don't consider yourself to be preparing for a set format of any test, but try to prepare yourself for the world out there which is speaking English. So you need to prepare for your English before you even start thinking of getting to an exam like the IELTS, because it's very challenging. So in order for you to be able to score your desired band score in the very first go, you need to be in a position to be able to deliver in the English language, which is critical. So therefore, other than mastering your IELTS skills, you need to be developing your general English skills, which are completely necessary if you want to reach a really high band score in your very first go. And then you can definitely consider a preparation course like ours. Now we here at the British Columbia English Campus, we provide both online and offline classes, and we give you the liberty to decide at what time you are free for taking up the classes, and we let you decide your course, we let you decide your time frame. So it's all up to you. And all our mentors here are really proficient with the language skills, and all of them have appeared for their IELTS exam by themselves, and they have a really high band score. So you really are in safe hands here. So definitely do join us, and I hope, and I definitely think, and I believe you will be reaching to your desired band score in no time with our staff, which is so proficient in terms of their linguistic abilities and their excellent services that we offer here. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like and share button for me. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next one. Thank you.